the man, yes, sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dollars rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grind together, we all came from
Best believe it. Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing in StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of, that's right, you best believe it, Ain't Tell You No Lies, Thumbnails. We out here talking about that Young Justice, all right? Big shout out to Kevin Jones early in the chat, and I'm not by myself. I'm joined by an awesome individual right over here. One half of the matter of fact, we don't never see the other half no more. I don't think, when is the last time we saw the other half on this show? I don't think we've ever, it's been a long time. But anyway, right over here, Coop of Blerdish, what's up?
We calling you out, Mark. Get on the show. But anyway, what up, y'all? As you can see, I just came from a pop-up. I got stuff in the car. I got insulted at my pop-up by a crazy homeless person. And another homeless person insulted my host. I can't repeat what they said. Well, they just called me something that was PG, but I ain't gonna repeat it. But it was crazy.
Oh.
But hey, it's like 70 degrees down here. We got a warm Christmas. I'm happy because I don't like cold. So we're gonna talk some Young Justice today.
Let's see. What is the weather out in these streets right now? Right now it's 59, mostly clear. You know, it's been raining a little bit out here in LA, which is good. We need
in
that
Los
rain.
Angeles.
Yep,
What?
you know, 59 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So
Look what happened.
we need that rain. We need that rain. So
AD
please
get
bring
hurt
more.
and y'all weather go to pieces. Poe Anthony Davis, man, just ruining the season.
Man, don't get me started on. Don't, man.
He went from my state team to my all-time team and messing up. Well, his body messing up. He got game, but man.
So I want to give a big shout out. Happy holidays to all y'all, whether y'all watching it live or on the replay. We got SA up in here. Of course, Kevin Jones already. We're here to talk about Young Justice. I want to start out by saying, you know what? I won't start out on a, you know what? I'm going to start out on a positive note. You know what? It's a new episode. It's a new episode.
That's a given for a while.
I mean, we learned about Zatara, or I mean Zataro. Okay,
Zataro.
Zatarans. We learned more about him, which was cool. I guess.
I enjoyed it.
I know we're building to something.
Go ahead, because I you know what I said in the chat to you. I will try to be positive. I'm gonna let you finish.
It's not that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't care. It's just that at this moment in time, I'd like to stop jumping back and just deal with the threat that we have. I feel like I know there is a more interesting story to see and tell with all of our heroes battling the chaos that's going on instead of hearing about his past and everything. Now, I know they're probably setting him up to die, and that's why we're learning all this.
Well,
but still, I'm like, come on, man. I want to see the heroes do hero stuff.
I'm going to say this before I get into my nitpicks. You again have read my mind. I'm not mad at what the subject matter is. However, at this moment in time, with the level of threat, I would like them to get back to a standard episode once or twice. You know how we started off with kind of a standard episode in the Martian arc, but then we got into the I guess phantoms mean flashbacks or the ghost of your past. Yeah. But I ain't know what that was supposed to be, but I'm kind of, it got me to thinking. This episode really made me think. Remember I said, okay, I done did my rewatch of everything. I thought season 1 was pretty dope. Season 2 and was pretty great. Season 3 was pretty great. But you know what they had in common? They were standard formats. Now where we have this whole greatest hits type of thing, it's not bad. It's not bad. However, I am amped for them to try to get on with it with Child, because Child is like destroying the world. Yeah, and I'd like to see that battle. Instead, we ain't got but 20 something minutes. I'm not trying to spend a third of it learning about how he used to do magic in the clubs. I'm not that interested. Honestly, man. Here's the thing. That was actually my favorite part of this, and that's here or there. But this is why. But we might like different parts of the episode. But I feel like they tried to cram too much into 20 minutes. Yeah. When I feel like this is either need to be a hour-long episode, and I know I keep saying this again and again, but I feel like this is literally like 3 different shows at one time. That's because I get it. It was kind of funny with the whole bus thing, but kind of weird because I didn't know. Yeah, I'm glad they explained. And I like how it tied it to how it was in other parts of the series and stuff like that. That was cool. Kind of funny. But once again, like you said, this show is trying to do too much in too little time. Too much. We have the flashback of Zataro. We have the bus thing of Witch Boy Clarion trying to get back at Child. Then we have everybody trying to chase Child and deal with the kind of like the chaos she's created. In fact, can I say this? My least favorite part, and this is gonna sound strange. This is why I don't mind Giovanni or Zataro. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. I really do not like this Superman. I am so sick of him. I am so sick. And I know whoever writes this, we get it. We know you don't like the guy. Yeah. It's better for you to remove the Justice League for a while. Their little cameos. First of all, why are they just sitting around talking when the world is on fire? Thank you. And it's like, I know you like to have your little like, in the cool, episode thing. It threw me out of the episode because it's like, y'all, they act like they just stopped the fire. The world is in major cities is on fire. There's a literal hailstorm in Sydney. Sydney is gone. Like, or make it seem more interesting than just Superman being like, we need reserve team. No. Also, remember, there's 2 other people that didn't speak. You got they just there Tempest. Chilling. Was it Tempest and Nightwing? Nightwing's there, and I think Tempest. And Black Lightning. And Black Lightning. Like they don't speak. There. Have all of them speaking about maybe building up a team that's supernaturally enhanced. Building, you know what I'm saying? You can bring the actors in, B, and just have them do that dialogue for like 2 minutes or whatever it's going. Or if you can't get those actors, get some scabs, get something. This will be like this ain't. I'll this come in and do Black Lightning's voice, man. Just come on. Just let them say, You're right. So to the chat, SA said you would expect more of a panic at the level of destruction. Thank you. Then SA also says Clarion probably going to possess Zatanna to defeat Child. The balance is probably going to be off balance or evened out by the end with one Lord of Chaos and one Lord of Order dying. And then Geeky Andre says this writer clearly doesn't like the Justice League, especially Superman. Yes, I just kind of want to stay there for a minute. Like, Yeah, but like the level, like the man just said, the level of panic was not there. I'm like,
Bruh.
this is not a cop procedural. The world is
Yes.
on fire. Like Superman, why are you like, we just might need to check this off our list. We're gonna do this. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, if you don't fly your strong over there and help
Look,
Zataro,
honestly, I would have loved to see a shot of them portaling over it, because knowing Flaw is super strong. Now is the time. Now is the time to show Superman side by side with Icon taking on Flaw to get them away, so then Naboo and Zatanna can take on Child. That's what we need to see. Not some back in the day, I was just a little magician, just doing my thing with, I was just trying to make money to feed my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Again,
come on, man.
I'm not mad at it but none of these pieces did not fit this week. It did not fit. It fits with.
I forgot. There's a fourth show. We got to look at Beast Boy again and worry about Beast Boy and his job that he's about to lose.
You know what? It's like they really need to take this up this season. They needed to give it to Dragon Ball Kai and recut these things in order to like have the Beast Boy art in one succession. Have the Flaw. They got to reorder these things. Like it kind of was working. It was like, yes, we were getting tired of Tigers, but it kind of made chronological sense. Now it's not making no sense. Or I wouldn't
mind getting the whole episode, and then like the story of Vandal Savage and the story of Zataro, Geo, or whatever, having that as like an appendix to the episode. So like, all right, they drop the episode, and then like an hour later, they drop like a 10-minute thing just talking about their life or something. That'd be cool, but it's like these episodes are trying to do too much.
Too much. The extra. And it's like, all right, y'all starting to break my uncanny valley or something of how this is supposed to go, because if I don't know the timing or whatever, and I'm not, again, I want to stress how important, again, I think the Beast Boy arc is. I know people are tired of it, but at least they're showing the levels until you hit the rock bottom. But I have to admit, all right, this is the.
I'm tired of Beast Boy. I'm tired of it. I get it.
Gotta hit the
and
bottom,
I know people.
I get it.
I know how people. I know people have been through depression for a long time.
Yeah.
I went through a depression that lasted 4 years. No lie. So I get it. But as a narrative, it's not interesting with a show that like, it's just not interesting. And even I can tell you, all I did during my depression is go to work and come home and go straight to sleep. That's it. That's not cool for a narrative. It's not fun to watch. It's not. It's not fun.
They need to put this in one episode or two, wrap it up, and get him to rehab. But at least the director finally said, like, bruh, we might have to let you go. Like, he said it without saying it, but you know that Hollywood lingo, like, they kind of like, we don't trust in you right now. We want you to do well, but the show must go on. But I think he care about him because, as work with him. Hey man, go get some. Like kind of said, go get some help. Yeah. But I need a stronger nudge. I need somebody to nudge him a little bit more. Maybe his ex-old lady will come and check on him, and then we can
like you could rename this season. See, and of course, without knowing the rest of the 26 episodes, we just don't know. But you could rename at least these first 12 or 15 episodes. You could redo them. Have Child in the very first episode and have this first half of the season called like World in Crisis or something like that. And she sets it off. And for like 10, 12 episodes, we have these crazy, either you're trying to put out fires or save people or a knockdown, drag out fight with Flaw, or maybe she makes another Flaw. Like you can have cool, dope action. Like the action that we're used to on this show.
Episode has broken the mold of the high level. Like it's even as weird it is, it's still better than most, but this is not the standard they're used to because the narrative is getting off. It feels like it's getting off track. And even if they get on track, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sorry if this is a nitpick, but okay, you want to do this little weird cameo shot. Where the hell is Cyborg? Where the hell is Static? Where the hell is Aqualad? I ain't seen none of the black heroes do
I guess
nothing.
they're with these off-camera heroes that are like saving things that is way more cooler to watch than when I was young, my wife got cancer. Hold up. So what magic you got that can't fix cancer? We seen y'all do all kinds of crazy stuff. Y'all can't fix cancer? Hold up.
I'm just still mad.
I know cancer is a bad thing in real life, but for the stuff that y'all be doing, cancer should be a snap. Y'all been using healing. Y'all been using the healing jutsu all through this arc. All right.
They
so don't
rebuild human cells. They can rebuild. Get rid of cancer,
bruh. Just be like
everything.
Bam. Hit. Touch your wife's stomach or something, wherever the cancer is. Touch your head and be like, no more great cake control, and bam.
She don't get cancer because she got all her energy stored in her head, so she just gets strong.
Bruh.
Here, don't.
So all right, so let's talk about Geo. We learned that he was inspired by Superman. He's an immigrant, even though they don't really play him like an immigrant in most cases, but he's an immigrant. That's what inspires him. He's like, this is my adopted country, just like his adopted planet. That's cool. Then he gets to this is what pulls me out. He's like, my wife had cancer. I was like, why you ain't just fix it? Like, I'm sitting in the chair like, yo, trust me. Yo, Lady Lisa, she get cancer, and I got mad magical skills. It's not an issue, B. It's not an issue. Matter of fact, I'm making money on the side, getting my medical care on. I'll be like, look, just come to my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit you with some magic. Boom. All right? Cancer gone. All right? Just pay me. Like, I'm sitting here like, what? Cancer? Y'all been healing each other from like straight up knock down, drag out internal bleeding wounds, halfway dead, repairing people, and cancer? Now, I know cancer is a big deal for real life, but we got access to the supernatural. What is this? Get out of here. So, cool. We get through that. Only to see that it's more about, hey, we're setting this up because Geo gonna die. Like, I'm almost absolutely sure, because then he's like, tell this to my daughter, give her my last words.
99.9% obvious that he's going to die, because first of all, it was like he's only 50? Like, wait, what? Talking about I was a young 28, like 28. Like, he was a old looking 28 to me. Like, no, he was not young.
He was old in the streets.
Like, boy, I get it. Where you came from might have been rough. But damn, son. But so I'm just saying, if he like 50, I know I'm turning gray, but again, of course, when you're living with fate, it's hell on your body.
Yeah,
you get beat up, stabbed, and you're a meat puppet, and he just out in the booth just being mean as hell. Don't give a damn about your life, even though he needs your life to work. It's just. And the boo was getting on my nerves a little bit too. I like the whole concept, but the boo was getting on my nerves because it's just, bro, you've been arguing all this time, and Child is whooping your 8. Child blew up your old spot.
I love how we got. Well, there's one issue. You got old girl stealing the power of her friends, which was mad dirty. Even though I sort of get it, but at the same time, it's just wrong.
Yeah, because she could have killed him if she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, but I love how the fact that Zatanna was like, now do you see that she's a threat? Now do you see what I was saying? He like, oh, well, yeah, I guess I get it now.
Like, yeah, like,
I told you.
She was like, I'm trying to tell you.
When Clarion came banging on our door, looking like, Omar coming, you should have known she was real. You know what I'm saying? You should have known she was the real deal. But like, you ain't listening to nobody.
He hard-headed. That's what it is.
Naboo swear he's sweet.
He's trapped in the hell.
Like, Naboo swear he's sweet and be getting on my nerves.
You got a whole crack in your dome, son. Get with it. Fix yourself.
And Geeky Andre said all that space, supernatural, and super science stuff they do, and cancer is a problem. Yeah, I feel like outside of magic, like a trip to Star Labs will fix cancer. Like I feel like all the super science stuff that they do in DC, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like cancer is not an issue no more. Like I feel like it's a trip to Star Labs, outpatient surgery, or some kind of like special nanoparticle thing, and they put it in your blood. And,
explain if was this a part of Geo's like comic book history and they just had to keep it in because ultimately maybe that's just what it is because yes at this point yes in the earlier days of comics and they try to get real, cancer is a thing, it is serious,
yes,
but yes it throws off the narrative even though I enjoy this little interlude with this because to show Fate how stupid Fate like I know they doing all this but it's like Fate, hey partner, listen to me. Clearly, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Can you do this for my daughter? And Faye's like, I don't want to do it. All right, maybe I'll do it. Like, Faye, shut up.
I guess so. Like, Naboo
can you
just
please
whack.
tell my daughter what happened so she'll know how I feel and what I'm going through? Please, sir.
And then SA says in the chat, Naboo is dumb for the sake of the plot. And it's true. It is true. Like, there's no way a being that is a Lord of Order and has been alive this long, has this much experience and this much wisdom, is going to be this dumb. Like
he was just
not like. I understand being, proud and being arrogant, but there's a certain level where you're like, okay, arrogance aside, this person is a real threat.
Like, you can't handle Witch Boy by yourself all the time, Naboo. This woman wiped him off the map, like in a second, and blew up your tower.
You were powered up, not only with your own power, but then the power of the 4 people behind you, and she brushed it off.
And she laughed.
Zatanna said, well, hey, why don't we ask the Lords of Order for some of their power? He was like, nah, don't worry about that.
They don't do that. Did you ask?
Did you ask? Thank you.
Did you ask? Can you at least say they told me no, that ain't their style? That's stupid anyway, but whatever. Clearly,
if you're talking about balance, so much, you should be able to go to the Lords of Order and be like, look, bro, you see what she's doing down here? She has like 3 lords power inside of hers. I'm gonna need 2 of y'all's so to make me 3, and so we can go head to head. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, y'all, relinquish the power or whatever, and it goes back to normal.
This is why people turn to become villains. This is why people become villains. Just do what you want to do. This right here would make me quit the Justice League. I'd be like, the hell with y'all. I'm gonna go rob banks. At least I'm gonna go get paid. Then Batman probably come break my legs later because he hates.
I like seeing Madame Xanadu brought back in. I say this is on the back end. I would prefer the version of Madame from the show Swamp Thing, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, then just let it go. Look, we see one of the guys that got supernatural power come out doing his thing. It would be not. We did see Etrigan again. Cool. We saw Phantom Stranger for a second. But like, yo, where is Swamp Thing? Where is your boy John Constantine? Well, technically, John Constantine and Zatanna isn't a thing in this show. So he doesn't really care about her because, I mean, it's not really set up for him to even know her, I guess. But anyway, where is he? Where are all these people?
I mean, the wizard showed up. He was like, hey, man, I don't want to die. I need my planet. So let me help you.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'm not a good guy, but she gonna destroy the planet, so let me go in and help out real quick.
Hey, Superman, I don't want to rely on the villain no more or whatever. Like, boy, shut up.
Yeah,
Just should have said something. Like, shut up.
Look, it don't matter who we rely on. Look, it ain't about hero or villain right now. This is about just earthlings.
Ain't Plastic Man a villain? Ain't Plastic Man a criminal? He do good.
Yo,
as far as I'm concerned, put him in the Justice League.
Actually, Plastic Man right now might be the only one outside of Superman and Icon that can kind of run interference on Flaw. Like, just run interference.
Just stop him. Slow him down.
Just run interference. We just need to keep him occupied while we attack Child. We need to separate those two. Because together, they're too strong together. We need to separate those two and just, that's a cooler scene. All right, they catch up to Child at the end. Forget the bus. Get the bus out of this episode. Look, I'm sorry, Clarion, you lost. I don't care if you come back. You lost. You lost. You was a sucker. Get out of here. So, all right. So the bus is gone. We catch up to Old Girl, and then we portal in Superman and Icon. And when they land in from the portal, they look at Flaw, and everybody watching the show, we know it's on. And then we like, yes, this is the show we came to see. And then they race off, fighting him. And then they can focus their powers, powers.
But you know what happened here? If they Superman and Icon pop in, Flaw will somehow get turned. Since he's a crystal, he'll turn to kryptonite and beat the hell out of Superman, and then fling him off somewhere because clearly he's a sucker in this series. And then Icon, he just stand there and mumble quietly, and then he'll disappear. Because clearly they don't care about any of these people. The Justice League, at this point, if you're not going to use them to make logical sense, just get rid of them. Just let it be complete. Just let the young people suffer and die or battle it out like it's anime. That's fine. I can deal with that. Anime to train us for it. Young people get killed before us.
And speaking of anime, SA earlier did say Paolo and Flaw break him with all might. But like, Detroit,
hit him harder.
It's like, I'm gonna just hit him harder. So yeah, so Geeky Andre says, "Where's Constantine, Raven, Swamp Thing, other magic users, even the villains?
They ain't coming.
Where are the lanterns? Where are the lanterns? Where's the lantern core? Where all these questions? Because the Earth has like 4 lanterns, right? Okay, all right. Okay, hold up. We got John Stewart. Okay, we got John Stewart, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner. You got the original Lantern. Can't remember his name, but whatever. You got him too. You got
white guy.
The other white guy. You got the young the lady, the newest young lady.
Is it not Marie?
Is it Jessica?
Well,
is it Jessica?
You talking about the Joe Mullen? If you want to get into the current.
She's like a Latina chick.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Is it Jessica? So that's like 5 lanterns. Oh no! There's a 6th lantern. There's it's a sister. She's on the Far Sector story.
Yeah. That's Joe Mullen or something. I forgot.
Okay,
Joe. She looked like Janelle Monáe.
So all right.
Oh, by the
There's
way,
6 lanterns at least that I thought of. There's probably more. So that's 6 at least that I pulled out, and I'm not even a huge lantern fan. Where are they at? What are they doing? Because guess what? There's work to be done.
they in other corners of the world of the universe that matter more, apparently.
Oh man,
chaos.
This storyline could have been. Oh, Jessica Cruz. Thank you, SA. Thank you. Like, there's way more important things going on right now. No, there's not. The world is like. But if this storyline had started in episode 1 and we had 12 episodes to have this like chaos going everywhere, then we can do the Magic School Bus. I don't care about the Magic School Bus right now. Because I'm like, it's been like 5 episodes and like we haven't really wrapped anything up because we've been worrying about Beast Boy and this, that, and the third. If we took half of this season to tell these stories, then cool. But you're trying to cram 4 stories into 1 episode.
Can I just say this? This is why this episode here made me miss the hell out of Justice League Unlimited. Because they took 2 episodes.
JLU was dope.
Two. And they stayed on point where whoever the main characters were in that joint. They beat up the villains or they got hurt and they dealt with the fallout. And then if it was overarching, it'll come back a little bit later. Whereas Young Justice, I know that's their whole thing. They get a little too cute with it, the overarching, but they make it work. This ain't, it's starting to get you know, the roller coaster's going a little crazy. Because it's like,
yeah.
I thought I was going to really want to stay with this arc, but I'm not going to lie. It's starting to pull.
Each arc is feeling like it's way too long. And then Geeky Andre says, I think after 3 seasons of success, new writers came in and wanted to try something different, but it's all not working. And then SA says, the writers feel like they need to make heroes weak or foolish to create a massive threat. And it's very maddening.
We should have known when Onyx said that line. We should have known it was coming.
Man,
it was like, wait, what?
Bruh,
we should have known all this stuff.
Where are we going? That's all I want to. You get an idea of where we're going in season 1, 2, and 3. Where are we going? Where are we going? Because we have these three story arcs that don't seem to be related to me in any real way outside of like Vandal Savage.
What do we have going on? We have, I guess you could say, we got the Martian thing. If that wraps up, that's still kind of unended. I guess if you want to throw the Legion of Heroes in that, so we got Martian, we got Child, we got, I guess, Beast Boy. You can count him as the subplot, but you know, we got that going on.
Honestly,
we got too many threads, and we never even touched. We never even touched with Geoforce yet. Like, we haven't even got to him yet.
Yeah, man, bro. And then also, what's going on over there? What's like, bro? There's so many cool things we could do of a world in crisis if we restructured this season to just be about the chaos. And then you can have all hands on deck, and then maybe have a situation where the light is like, do we want to be involved? Do we not want to be involved? Like, if we don't get involved, then where we gonna live? Like, kind of thing. Like,
they are making me root for Vandal Savage to end all of this right now. Especially
Vandal Savage was just watching like, so who gonna win?
He's consistent. At least he's consistent. He's sitting back and plotting.
Yo,
clearly he's gonna have to be the hero to fix all of this, because Superman is dumb, Nabu is dumb. There's no point of the lanterns are worthless. Icon just sit there and mumble to the side. Jeff can't even say nothing. Rocket is in the credits, in the opening credits, and she ain't popped up yet.
We saw a flashback of Rocket on some old footage. We saw, like,
but she's in the opening credits. They wrong for this.
Yo,
disservice.
The opening credits is promising a show that we haven't gotten 12 episodes. No, I just want the writers to know that. The writers need to know that the opening credits is promising us a show that we have not gotten.
And I know we said this before, folks.
In 12 episodes.
But it is a completely different show. Like I said, an anime opening would never do this. They want you to have at least find the clues. We don't know where we're going.
Nah, we ain't got no idea. We don't know what we doing, where we going, what we going to turn into.
If they wanted to make the heroes look, the villains look better, just focus on the villains. Like, if you wanted to make them the heroes and have a Suicide Squad, I don't know, arc where they solve something that the heroes cool, just stick with them. But if these heroes are getting on my nerves, like the Justice League they suck at what they do. No wonder why the light keep beating.
Like,
they run around playing fireman instead of solving the problem.
Look, guys, I'm trying to like this show. All right, I'm trying.
It's dipping down. It's sliding down. Like it was going up, but they keep fooling us.
Every arc goes on too long. I don't care about Beast Boy anymore. I barely cared about him in the first place. Now I really don't care about him.
I'm trying. I'm sticking with him. But this is one episode too much. I need this got to wrap up, or at least put in the progression. I need a real progression. Next time you show Beast Boy, I need him saying, I need to go to rehab. Get somebody who can reach him, his sister, his old lady, somebody to, or have the studio, or I have him fired and he on, I don't know, he out there tweaking on the streets. Something. Go ahead, quit, pull off the Band-Aid. I need the bottom.
Yeah.
Him to
Or
hit
just
rock
or
bottom
just have
quick so we can come up with this.
like have I don't know, just have Megan come back and fix his brain real quick, and then we can move on. I just don't care about that. If Megan come back all sulky and crying, and I know what y'all gonna say, she lost her fiance. I understand, but we can't have Beast Boy and her sapping it up. I'm sorry. Or have her something like, like pull it together so she can fight because there's things going on. Also, due to TV time, she should have been back. The only reason she's not back is because they're trying to tell this arc without her. Look, man, look.
Some of this narrative is getting a little wild, man. It's like, I'm not a writer, but I can feel something is off. It's something is pulling. It's not translating the way they want it to translate, and they think they doing it, but they not. Like,
I like how you called it. I like how you called Geo stuff an interlude. How about this? Split the main episode into 2 parts, and then have that little 4 or 5 minute interlude where all that stuff is in one spot as kind of like the interlude or the commercial of the episode, and then get back to the action. Cause breaking it up, we keep breaking it up, going back and forth. I don't care.
Really felt like 4 different shows at one time, because I guess Clarion was supposed to be a little more funny, and it was like ha, but it went on too long. But it also it sucked.
Even though I do feel like someone in the chat said, I forgot, I think it was Kevin Jones said, I feel sorry for that bus driver and the kids, because they just on the ride.
Because I didn't know.
Who knows?
I didn't know he could do that. So I thought he had to have a thing, so he could just take over anything. That's kind of, it's funny, but it's kind of creepy. It's kind of Freddy Krueger-ish, with damn.
Yeah.
He can do it in the middle of the day. He just out here kidnapping a whole bus of. So that Witch Boy proved to me how terrible the Justice League is. They literally stole a kid and he abused them for days or a month. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because to them, I guess it's just a few minutes to them, but he's going through time and space right now. He's going back to the first season. He's come back to the 4th season. He going all around the place.
So he can do that. So even though he died, he could just time travel. He got it. I didn't know he could do that.
He's not dead. He's just turned back into his original form. So
time don't matter to him. I guess time don't matter to him. Damn, he got too much. He got too much power.
And he ain't even as powerful as Child.
No, that is.
SA said Clarion, the time traveling school bus. Oh man, this show. I'm trying to like it, y'all, because y'all know I've been covering this show since the start. I love Young Justice. I was wondering what they meant by Phantoms. I still don't think that we've fully expressed what they mean by Phantoms.
Bruh, I
feel like they're trying too hard this season, and they need to keep that joint.
Ghosts.
I wish I was there when they had all the note cards on the wall for what this season would be, and I'd be like, all right, okay, let's condense this. Throw all this out. All that out. Let's throw that. And then we're going to keep this. And then what we're going to do is because they doing the most.
I feel like this episode was when, I know you don't like old boy from Screen Rant, but when they do that whole, the pitch meeting thing, I just felt like.
Oh, no, the pitch meeting stuff is cool.
It's funny, but it's just that's what it feels like. It was okay, barely an inconvenience. This makes no sense. But you got to get off my back because I don't know where I'm going with this.
He's like, get off my back about that one. Okay. Yo, man.
Legit. If they don't have, you know what? Our mind probably say they should all meet up together and go fight this. Well, it's not going to happen. It's going to be, Chino's going to get killed. Khaled may finally put on the damn helmet. Please get on with this. Help poor stupid Naboo out to power him up so he can end this maybe. You know, I guess he got to come back like Hulk Hogan when he used the crowd and start fighting up, because he got to do it, because something got to happen. Somebody got to do something.
Yeah.
Clearly, they got to get to it. But it's kind of clearly the Justice League too stupid to come help beat the glass monster that's beating the brakes off of these poor children. It's like these poor young adult teenagers. You know, it's just like, oh man, like, are y'all really gonna make Rich Boy a hero to have to help save this? Like, what is the point of y'all? Where's where's the Bat women at? Where's the Bat man?
I'm quickly
all that
like
they did,
caring less and less about this arc. And SA said the next episode is Break My Heart spelled backwards. Which is cool, I guess, but Geeky Andre says, I still like the show, but things need to go back to the way they were. Fire these new writers.
Bruh,
the sad thing is
this episode feels like a DC movie. It's not. It wasn't. It's we put the animation on a high platform as it has deserved and has. Y'all are playing with powers you do not understand. Do not do this.
Don't do this.
The DC I truly love, and y'all start to mess with me.
You're right. So, guys, there it is. That's how we feel about this episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope we get something better next week.
I tried, but it's not a passing grade on this one. Not a passing grade.
Nah. And this episode made me ask more questions than it answered.
Is this art better or worse than Tiger's art? At
first it was better. And this joint is slowly getting, it might be worse. And I hate Sportsmaster.
It might be worse.
It might be worse because the potential is greater. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they do it
the potential in this storyline, I think, is way better than in Tigress' storyline. Even though I think Tigress is cool, I think Jade is cool, but the ending where it's like, well, I'm gonna just kick it with Ra's al Ghul. I was like, wait, and then that girl said that stuff about Malcolm X and oh god, I forgot. They had a black woman say that, oh, my dad was more like dad. Who was it? Can't remember who it was. Some writer, and she was more like Malcolm X. And I'm like, so you're getting with Ra's al Ghul because he's the new leader of the black movement? When has Ra's al Ghul been a staunch supporter of black empowerment? Like, please tell me. But that was crazy. But
I've never seen the end of the world feel so small and nobody know what's going on. Like, oh yeah, just the end of the world. Nothing is happening.
I can see the main traditional heroes not knowing what's going on, but between like Madame Xanadu, between Wonder Woman, stuff like that, people that have that connection to the other side, filling people in quickly. They already said that Madame Xanadu was like reading the cards and telling people where to go and stuff. So, like, bruh, there's a much more better story to be told in just the destruction of trying to keep a lid on this and save people than watching Zatara, grow up in the Chitlin circuit of magic. All right, like I don't care about like, and then or like saying like an episode. Say we restructure this to where the first half of the season was about this, in like episode 2 or whatever, Superman and Icon roll up and they take on Flaw, and they kind of do okay, but Flaw is clearly stronger than both of them, right? Boom. So then they go out. Then again on like episode 6, they're like, nah, mother, it's round 2. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh snap, oh it's about to be crazy, because then it's not just them that stepped through the portal. it's Superman, and then like Superman from Earth 2 and 3, and then like Icon from, then it's like, nah, like, dude's here. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh snap, it's about to get crazy.
If this was Justice League Unlimited, this would have been wrapped up in 3 nice episodes or 2, and it would have made sense. But I just feel like if you
they did have their longer arcs, but for the most part, because you had
Justice League Unlimited would have made this a dope arc.
Yeah, JLU had that long arc with the Question that was running behind Lex Luthor. What was Lex Luthor doing? I can't remember what
he became Brainiac.
Brainiac had
the piss out of the Question.
The Question is just a detective, man. He's not Superman. All he can do is follow the clues. All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna kill you right now. Nope. I'm gonna go back and watch this.
The Question really thought like, oh, I'm gonna take this information back. He was like, no, you ain't.
Nah, partner. You barely gonna live if you live. Had him coming back, knotted up, knocked his false face off.
Yo, that was good though. That at least it was good. It was very contained. It was streamlined. They didn't try to do 4 episodes in one show. That's only 20-something minutes.
It was too much, bro. Too much.
Guys, happy holidays. We love all y'all.
We do, man. It was too much, bro. Sometimes you ain't gotta put raisins in the salad. You ain't gotta put raisins in the potato salad.
Look, Karen, don't put raisins in that. Raisins don't go in nothing but oatmeal raisin cookies. That's it. That's the only place raisins go. That's it. Don't put raisins in nothing else. Like raisins are either by themselves or in oatmeal raisin cookies, and that's it. That's all I can say. So, with that said, right over here, Keith, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me at www.blerd-ish.com. That's www.blerdish.com. I just want to say shout out to if you've gone to the site and you've been ordering books. Harry Tubman Demon Slayer have been flying off the shelves in the past month.
Word up.
So, shout out to David Crownson. He got to fight. I mean, he got to get on his hands. Y'all Google it. And of course, I still have copies to sell that, I'm shipping left and right. Shout out to all those this year, since this is one of the last times I may pop up this year. I don't know if we got something next Tuesday or next Thursday. We might. But still, happy holidays to you all. Happy New Year. Appreciate everybody who saw me at a con, pop up, different things who listen to the episode. Really are happy and thankful for that. And I just want to say thank you. Even the frustration of shows like this, we go out, we watch it, and we try to deal with it. And go see Spider-Man Home, No Way From Home. Enjoy it. I'm hearing weird things about The Matrix. I haven't made time to watch that yet, but we should. Oh, that bad? Trash? Garbage?
Just move on. Don't even worry about it. I don't know if I don't think it's trash. I'm just like, there's no rush. You can watch it whenever you feel like it. Okay. There's no rush. Spider-Man is the clear winner of the year. Like,
yes.
I had high hopes for Matrix, but that's I try not to bash things unless it's a show I'm already covering and there's nothing I can do about it. But like, Matrix, I won't be covering the Matrix. I'll just say that.
Damn. Rough. So should I?
No. So, with that said, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those places, hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit the thumbs down if you don't. But don't forget, share, subscribe, follow me on all my channels, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, at ThatNERDSoul. You know what I'm saying? Holla at a player. You know what I'm saying?
On TikTok, right?
Yes. Yes. So,
just watch Orange Spider or Venom.
Don't be telling them to do all that. All right, don't talking about watch some Iron Spider. All right,
And Venom. You
No.
watch it?
no, don't watch Venom. That's a bad movie.
Nah, I ain't wasting
It's
my
a bad
time.
movie.
Unless
I already
unless
know.
you ain't got nothing else to do, don't watch no Venom. All right, but happy holidays to all y'all for real. I know it's been a long year, and I wish blessings
Yeah.
on all y'all.
Oh.
We got some more shows before this year is over, but I feel like next year is going to be a bit more
Do
longer.
you do it
So-
Mask up.
Orange
Be
Spider?
safe. Mask
No,
up, please.
no.
We should cry.
Yes,
Going
I
through the
know.
surge, please wear your mask. You know,
Yes,
that's my. If y'all see me any other thing, I wanted to say that. You know, before con season take off and all this other stuff.
Oh,
No
Lord.
jokes aside, please
Con
be
season.
careful. It's
Yes.
it's zooming up, man. It's getting worse.
Yeah. So with that said, guys, podcast for listening, Spotify for that music. Keep on sharing, keep on liking and subscribing because I need it to grow in the algorithm. They trying to stop your boy, and I'm trying to survive. All right, trying to survive. So from us to you, we thank you for watching. We're gonna leave y'all with PL and Arcatron. And yes, and Wahasa. Yes. From us to you, peace.
And what's Orange
Peace.
Spider?
Anyway,
yeah.
Don't listen to this boy. We out.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed a bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of losers.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from hunger pain.